Okay, I'm going to do a quick demo of how I am using an iPad and Apple's Pages word processor with a keyboard, a mouse, and an Apple Pencil um, to do manuscript markup, potentially from the very earliest stages. So anyway, the first thing to note is the last thing I did was doodle with the Apple Pencil. Um, and that moves you automatically into the smart annotation mode, which is where you get the pen and pencil and highlighter and eraser tools. And then when you're in this mode, you can always tell by the very prominent orange bars at the top, the program expects that you are doing stylus type entry, whether you're using your mouse or you're using the stylus Apple Pencil itself. And when you want to get back into regular text mode, you hit done, and now your mouse manipulates text the way it would normally. You can also delete those. Oops, you don't actually hit the delete key, you hit the delete flag um, to make those go away. We can make that keyboard change go away. Anyway, the thing that I think is exciting about the combination of these things is the way they've implemented um, the stylus support. Means if you make a mark, whether it be like just something like a simple um, copy editor's mark, like the transpose mark, or if you're just circling something for emphasis, or you want to do an arrow from one thing to the other, it stays with the text. You saw probably when I circled something, it flashes there for a second, and that's where it's anchored. You don't have to do anything there, but it's like the application itself is making a choice there for you. So if then later you, oops, listen to my own advice, got to get out of the smart annotation mode. Later you're back in regular text mode and you need to add some text of some kind, and don't worry, Melinda, this is fake. I'm not adding this here. You'll just keep your eye on the pencil marks I made. Even I was like that one on the transposition there where where there's actually a line break there. It's still sort of smartly figured out how to divide that, and it stayed in place. And this is, I think, kind of a big deal if that works consistently, because then you have the sort of flexibility to do multiple kinds of markup at once and not have it wreak havoc throughout. You couldn't do this with the PDF because you can't actually enter text on a PDF. If you were to convert a manuscript to PDF and then just draw on it, it's just like a piece of paper. But in some ways, this potentially combines the best of both worlds. And even if you're working with a author who's never going to work on the manuscript in Pages, who you're going to actually take all of this markup and output it to PDF, and so they can interact with it that way and transcribe it into Scrivener or Word or Google Docs or whatever they're using. You still have a live text document, and you don't have to do so much transcription necessarily. Anyway, I haven't actually had a chance to use all three of these things at once on a live manuscript, but I'm really looking forward to trying it because I think there's some potential there, and I've never been a pen and paper editor at any stage in my career. So maybe I'm an old dog learning older tricks, but it excites me, and I'll report back. Thanks.